Good evening, everyone. It is just being me. Hopefully, everyone is having an amazing Sunday wherever you are. The sun is bright and shiny here in Dallas. Now, also, I would like to say my heart and my prayers go out to everyone affected in the storm that took place in Mississippi. Send out a prayer for those families. Now, of course, as you see here in my thumbnail, we'll be going over the sneak peek that we had a chance and opportunity to see here over the weekend of the upcoming season. And y'all, it look like it's going to be pretty interesting. Hopefully, we'll get everything that, we are wanting to see, some new business ventures. Hopefully, we'll see where the cast is at least cordial. But again, in the sneak peek, it looks questionable. But we're going to give it a chance. And whatever it is, we're going to be here to speak on it. Now, before we get started, please go ahead and like and subscribe to the channel if you have not already. Go ahead and click that notification bell. So, of course, whenever another video is uploaded, you'll be the first to be notified. And let's go ahead and get into it. Now, of course, everything here on my channel is transparency, realness, and alleged and for entertainment purposes. Because at the end of the day, I don't know. I just put what's out in the news and we just gotta break it down. All right. So we see where on the sneak peek, we see where Kimmy has gathered with, her family and friends, pretty much giving an update from her doctor's appointment where they said they saw no signs of cancer. So at this time here, Kimmy is cancer free. So thank God for that. I'm pretty sure she is so happy, to, put that behind her. So, I pray that her healing process from moving forward, I hope it is very, very successful and a speedy recovery. Then we go on to see where Letitia and Marceau is sitting down at the dinner table and they're discussing, and she seems a little upset, and she's basically saying that it's no way that he should be working deals or have some type of business that she is unaware of. So again, we see here we go with pretty much Marceau kind of taking the lead and leaving Tisha in the blind, you know. But here on social media, we've been seeing where they are buddy, and he's my man, and he is this and he is that. But as we can see here, upcoming is going to show that the communication clearly hasn't been there. But then we also see where Maurice, Marceau, and Martell meet up, and Maurice is telling, Marceau, like, she helped you build up a multi-million-dollar business and basically you kicked out. Like, she built up the brand and got you where you need to be. And it's now you kind of kicking her to the sideline. And we hear Martell say, you don't respect her. Now, Martell, you are the last person that should speak to anyone in reference to respect. You respect shouldn't even be in the same sentence. Like, it'd be so funny, y'all. It'd be so funny looking at things playing out on social media and the things we witnessed in the past, and then for him to say something like you don't respect her, like, oh, you respect women, you respect, your spouse, or did you respect your spouse, should we say? So, I mean, everybody kind of side eyeing like we side eye everything else that is, in reference to you. How you gonna tell this man he being disrespectful when you do the same thing? So is it a situation where the birds of the feather flock together? Then we go on to see where it look like all the ladies meet up. Look like they may have been like at a spa or something. And we see where Tiffany and Kiki looks to be exchanging words, like it's getting really, really heated. Stormy, you can hear her saying, "You have said enough." Not really sure who she was speaking to or about, but you could kind of see that she was kind of upset. You see where Mel was getting up. It even looked like Letitia was getting up, like, let me go. Here go the negative energy. Let me go. So we'll see, what all take place with that and who exactly was Stormy talking to, because it really was kind of, it looks as though Kiki and Tiffany was the one exchanging words. So I'm not really sure as to who Stormy really was talking to, and I don't want to speculate. So, but anywho, we see Mel sitting down speaking to someone. I'm not sure who that was. I'm not really sure who that was, and I'm not gonna sit up here and lie, but I'm not sure who that was. But she did sit down, and pretty much she said, you know, the very people that Martell is getting to hate, she wondered, do they know that he's trying to get back with her? And normally this is how it go. They'll sit up here and disrespect you publicly, shame you, try to knock you down, but then in private, they begging, literally begging, take me back, XYZ. So, like, make it make sense. But again, it's the ones that pretty much they'll hooray and shout you out and show so much love in private, but dog you in public. And they can't show you love publicly because they know how they have dogged you in public. So they would look kind of crazy, oh, Mel has a new line out. Let me applaud her, congratulate her. Then everybody's gonna look at him like, what you mean? But you just said. So yeah, he's not gonna never acknowledge the greatness in her publicly because he is too busy bashing her in public, but literally begging in private. Not my words. Those are Mel words. And there you have it. So then we see where it looks as though, I'm not sure, I know they had did a brief clip from Martell and the wine launch, and so I'm not really sure if this was where the same event, but it looks as though Tiffany and Sheree and everyone was sitting around, having dinner or what have you. And Tiffany, here we go with Tiffany. We see who gonna be the one that's gonna be, the bone carrier and the one that's gonna be cranking everything up, because she is good for throwing rocks and kind of want to, back up like a crawfish and hide her hands. But we hear her ask Sheree pretty much, how do you feel, with Martell's background? How do you feel, about him being a known cheater? And Sheree, we could see that she was looking kind of annoyed. We then go on to see where pretty much Lou and Martell at this point exchange words, because I'm pretty sure, however Martell probably reacted to Tiffany, which probably 9 times out of 10 was over the top, because we all have witnessed and saw how pretty much when you push that button, he take it there. He take it there, man or woman. He's known for, going off. And it doesn't really matter if you're a man or woman. We've heard allegedly him and Kenya got into it on set. We've seen where him and Mel have, went at it. We've seen where him and Wanda has went at it. So we know how Martell can tend to get. Only thing now is you have Big Lou in the equation, and everybody's husband is not going to stand for you talking or screaming or raising your voice at their wife. So no, you come deal with me. So it's it seems as though him and Lou exchange words, and we'll see that play out. And remember, it was a question of who was it that Sheree had got into it with. Well, clearly there we have it. It was Tiffany. Now, do I think Tiffany was out of line for asking the question? Yeah, but I also think Tiffany knows what she's doing. Tiffany at this point is TV, and she know this is TV. She know that a little, it has to be a little razzle dazzle and a little drama thrown in there, because otherwise, me having a baby, that's going to be our storyline. But also we need to kind of throw some extras on there to make sure we secure our spot for next season. Even though we ain't finished and we just rolling this season, I need to get it piped up, because we trying to keep our spot secure, because as we see, it has been some that has fell off for not bringing it. And I guess she say, we gonna bring it, and this is how we gonna crank it up. Why not crank it up with the highlight of the show, which is gonna be Sheree, because she is the new hot face, and we all know why she's there. But anywho, we then see where Letitia is meeting up with the group. which appears to may have been the comeback group, but we all know what that is. And pretty much she is saying that she would hope and would like for everyone to get back together and come together and work on a project. And pretty much that's kind of where it kind of end. But you can also see Mel got that face like, who's she talking to? She can't be talking to me because it ain't no way that would happen. And I don't blame her. Even Mel even kind of touched on it today in her live. I'm not sure if you had a chance to see that, but Anthony asked her a question as, would she ever do business with someone that she had been at odds with, or anything to that nature? And pretty much she said no. I mean, she pretty much right now is doing her own thing, and she rather it that way. She's very picky when it comes to her brand, and right now she is good being solo with what she's doing, and I applaud her for that, because a woman that can wear several different hats, you can never really go wrong. So I applaud her for that, as well as I applaud her. To me, who gives somebody else another chance to literally dog them? I mean, you expect to have said and done all of these things to me, claim I have a black heart and all of that, and now you asking me to come together with pretty much a room full of my enemies. Everybody in here pretty much have said and done things to spite Mel, and now you expect for her to jump on board to work on projects like we all hunky-dory? The nerve of you. Or should I say, as we always say over here, the audacity of you. Like, girl, are you serious? but yeah, she is. She really is. But anywho, we also got like an extended clip where we hear Martell sit down with the Fletchers, and they pretty much asked him, what's going on with your love life or what have you. And he said, he is single, very much single. And he do, or he would like to be married in the near future. And pretty much he said, yeah, I'm gonna give it, pretty much to the end of the year, I would like to be married. Now I don't know if that was the end of 22 you was talking about, or are you talking about the end of 23? Not sure, but either way, sir, you ain't nowhere near ready to be anyone's husband at this point. Did you forget your last marriage? I mean, have you not learned anything? Have you not, stopped and thought about the L's you have taken because you didn't live up to what a husband was supposed to be, allegedly? Let me go ahead and say that. So to say that you would be someone that's so quick to rush back into marriage, now I don't know who you're talking about. I don't know if you're praying and wishing upon a star that it would be Mel, because we also read, about the season premiere where you're saying that you would pray that Mel is praying for y'all relationship. And I don't know what type of relationship you were praying for, so I don't know if you're hoping and wishing upon a prayer that Mel take you back and y'all get remarried, or you wanting to marry Sheree, or you wanting to marry Coleslaw. Like, who is it that you want to be married? Because I would hope and think that if you already have it planned out that you want to be married by the end of whether it was 22 or 23, this would be somebody that you're currently dealing with, but yet you say you single. I don't know. It don't make sense. I'm very, very confused. But then again, we all know Martell is confused. So, I mean, I don't know why I would think that it would make sense when he had the time. Don't make sense. But anyway, so pretty much that looks like that is that. Also, I had put out a video earlier today showing where Martell is supposed to be the Grand Marshal for the Atlanta Caribbean Carnival. I've gotten a lot of comments in reference to he's not Caribbean. I have did some research, and yes, this is in reference to the Caribbean heritage. So again, where he Caribbean at? I don't know. I even had where someone said that to me they're very offended because they don't know him to be from a Caribbean background, and that's totally understandable. Totally understandable. Again, I am going to try to, dive a little deeper into that carnival to see exactly, what it really all entails and who've been the past grand marshal. Now, from my understanding, I know it's going to be him and perhaps another person or a couple other people that will be grand marshals as well. But again, it kind of brings you right back in full circle as to how was he chosen for this title. So I don't know. That's neither here nor there. But anywho, I just wanted to come and kind of do some highlights on the sneak peek of the upcoming season. I am getting excited. I really, really am. Getting excited about the upcoming. I'm really wanting to see how it all play out. Also in the live today, I was kind of wondering, and I'm almost excited about tomorrow because I would love to see, will Martell have those kids tomorrow, or will we see where Melody is, where Melody has the kids again tomorrow? So I'm kind of anxious and wanting to see what's going to take place with that. But anyways, that's all I have, everyone. Again, if you have not already, go ahead and like the video, subscribe to the channel, turn on the notification bells. Let me know down below in the comments, how do you feel about the upcoming season? Do you think it's going to be any changes than what we've seen in the past? Do you think that they will come together and kind of, I'm not going to say be friends, but at least be cordial enough to where they can perhaps maybe do business together? Who do you think Tiffany is going to clash with this season? Who do you think Kiki is going to clash with? To me, I do think that Kiki is going to also kind of bring it, because of course this is something that, she's even said that she has been wanting. And so now that she's here, she understands the assignment that she's going to have to bring it. So I do think that she is going to do what she got to do to make it, so she'll be able to show, I wanted to be on the show, and I'm going to show you I wanted to be on the show. So I'm going to have to bring it and give it, my best and my all. And I think she's going to do that because I think she really does understand the assignment. I also kind of been wondering, because I saw where Stormy one day did promote Melanie's 7th Avenue line. I want to see, is that something that they kind of mended, their friendship or association? I'm not really sure. I want to see, how did that play out, as well as I do want to see this timeline with Martell and Sheree. I think that is going to also play out on this season here, how he met her, when they started dealing, because it was a lot of kind of controversy in the beginning with all of this. And they was supposed to have been a secret, then it wasn't a secret, and Carlos claimed I have not known, but then he did know. So maybe we'll get a timeline onto how it all started from the beginning with them. And that was all that I had, everyone. I think I've been thinking about coming on later and doing a live. Let me take that back. Can't do the live tonight. Sorry. But I may do a video in reference to the young lady. I'm not sure if anyone else has saw it, but she unalived her husband on Facebook. Supposedly he was going to leave her or had been cheating, and she unalived him on Facebook. Now, of course, I'm not going to go into the graphics of everything, but pretty much I just want to kind of touch on the topic because, for one, mental health is real. Also, men, women, whoever, cheaters, have to know everybody you can't play with their emotions and XYZ. So I kind of want to break that down a little bit, and I may do that in another video a little later. But anyways, as I said, comment down below. I love each and every one of you. And until next time, have an amazing, amazing Sunday. Enjoy the remainder of your evening, and thank each and every one of you. Bye-bye.